The United States has effectively walked out on South Africa's G20 summit over claims of white genocide that fact-checkers call completely false. Here's what exploded in the last 10 days and why the world is watching an empty American chair in Johannesburg. November 7th, President Trump posts on Truth Social, "No U.S. government official will attend the G20 in South Africa. Total disgrace." Reason: he repeats the debunked narrative of large-scale killing of white farmers and government land grabs targeting Afrikaners. November 12th, President Cyril Ramaphosa fires back. Boycott politics doesn't work. It's their loss. He adds, calmly but firmly, there is no space for bullying in the multilateral world. November 20th, Ramaphosa tells reporters the U.S. has quietly changed its mind and will send a delegation. Hours later, White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt steps to the podium and unloads.
The United States is not participating in official talks at the G20 in South Africa. I saw the South African president running his mouth a little bit against the United States and the President of the United States earlier today, and that language is not appreciated by the President or his team.
Fake news. I saw the South African president running his mouth a little bit against the United States and the President. That kind of language, not appreciated. South Africans gasp. A 27-year-old spokesperson talking street slang to a head of state. The clip goes viral. Rewind 6 months for context. May 21st, Ramaphosa visits the Oval Office hoping to reset ties. Instead, Trump dims the lights, plays videos of "Kill the Boer" chants, shows printouts, even footage from the Congo, falsely labeled South African graves. Ramaphosa stays ice-cool, surrounded by white South African golf legends and billionaires to prove we're all in this together. He leaves empty-handed. U.S. aid frozen, new tariffs slapped on South African steel and citrus. Fast forward to right now, 24 hours before the Johannesburg summit opens. Only a low-level U.S. diplomat will show up tomorrow just to collect the G20 baton for next year's American-hosted summit at Trump's Doral Resort in Miami. No cabinet secretaries, no policy talks, just ceremony, and a very public, empty seat. What's next? Trade experts warn the AGOA trade deal expires in 2025. That's $3 billion at risk for South Africa. Pretoria is already pivoting harder to BRICS partners. But back channels whisper that Elon Musk and tech deals could still open a side door. Bottom line tonight, a relationship that survived apartheid and the Cold War is now on life support over allegations courts and police data say simply aren't true. Tomorrow, the G20 leaders pose for the family photo. One chair will be empty, and everyone will know exactly whose seat it is. We'll keep you updated the moment that chair gets filled or the rift gets deeper.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.